Good morning, everybody. Second full day here on the new breaker, on the new platform today. And today took two trades, including a really nice silver pop that happened later on in the morning, almost at 11 o'clock. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe. Appreciate it a lot. Helps me out, helps the channel out a lot. Let's go. Let's trade. Okay, so the first trade today was here on Dada, and this was pretty much out of the opening gates, few minutes into the market open here. And if you look to my right here next to my webcam, you can see it starting to alert on the plus I3 scanner, which is always the first step in my trading process. So I'm looking at it here after I see that alert, and I'm like, okay, we probably need a little bit more of a pop here to really be interested. Maybe up through the 1040s would be a pretty decent move here to go ahead and get started on this Dada push. So there's up through the 1040s, and I go ahead and put my order out there at 1040 for 200 shares. I get the fill there, 200 shares short here in Dada at 1040. Now it's a matter of what's it going to do. I would love to see it pop up a little bit more, give me a chance to get in some more shares. It's made a pretty decent move. That was pretty much 50 cents there in almost a minute. So we're just going to wait and see what it does here now on Dada. And it does start moving up a little bit more. And originally I'd put a partial take profit order out there, but once it starts popping up higher here, I go ahead and cancel that out. And I'm looking for up through the 1070s to add in some more shares here now on Dada. So watching the level 2 here, seeing if we can get up through the 1070s and try and get a decent move there. I see it moving up pretty nicely, so I adjust my order up to 1075. I put my order out at 1075, and I get another 200 share fill there short. So now I now have 400 shares short at an average of 1057, 1057.8, whatever it may be. But 400 shares short here now in Dada, and waiting to see what it does. So 5 minutes or so goes by, and it's really not done the kind of pullback that I thought it was going to do with how decent the initial move was. So I'm looking at it here. I'm like, you know what? If we get under 1050, I may just partial this one out 3/4 just to reduce some of my risk down at a profit, and then see if that other quarter can go from there. So just watching it here, got a limit at 1050 set, waiting to see if we can get under 1050 on the bid and the ask. There's under, and I'm watching it here, and it stalls right there, so I decided to take it there at 1047 for 300 of the shares with 100 of the shares left over, hoping that this can get the nice move back down to 10, which is really what I was hoping for here ultimately, because of how big of a move it had made in the morning from essentially about 940 or so. So you know, a couple minutes goes by after that, and it's really not breaking this 1040 level. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just going to give up on this one. I end up taking the whole thing off right there, and I'm all out in Dada, all 400 shares for a gain of $41. So you can see this little interactive brokers things pop up. I got some bulletin that I didn't know what it was because I'm new to the broker, so I pulled it up and looked at it real quick. But all out there for the first trade of the day in Dada, and a little bit of a winner. Later on in the day, if you can look in the box to my right again, I see SI popping up big. I pull the chart up. I'm like, whoa, look at this thing moving. So I take a quick look at it here. I'm going to go ahead and get short 100 shares here at an average of 20.95. A really, really nice move. It would have been, once again, ready to go more had it continued its move higher. But this is really one of the better moves that I've seen in a little while, so I was pretty excited when I saw this one popping up. I'm in there 100 shares at 20.95 and trying to figure out what I want to do with it. At first I was like, should I just take the whole thing off under 20.50? And I was like, no, why would I do that? I can at least test my cover 50% hot button down here under 20.50. So I hit that button, I get a market fill there down in the high 10 or 20.40s, and I've got 50 shares left now on SI, and we'll see what these shares can do. I would like to see at least 2010 on a pullback down towards the $20 whole number. It does get a little bit whippy back and forth right here, and I'm like, what the heck is this thing doing? It's going nuts right now, but a little bit whippy, and just sticking to the plan though. If it wants to pop up, I can think about re-adding in those 50 shares that I took off, but in this case it does not do that, and I'm looking for the move down below 2010. So once again, watching the bid here, seeing if the bid on the level 2 can get below 2010. There it's below 2010, so I put my order out and I get the fill there at 2010, and I'm all out of this trade on SI in, you know, under 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes total in this trade in SI, only 100 shares, but making $65 on it. So pretty happy with that. Like I said, one of the better setups that I've seen come out of the market in quite some time. So that's going to do it for me today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm going to go get some sleep. Happy to lock in my first $100 day here with the new broker and the new trading platform, and everything's gone well so far. So hopefully I can keep that up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one.